What's good? It's Stormy B-Man, and I'm back with another Stormy B-Man's Briefs. This time, the focus is on the junior welterweight division, and from the perspective of one of the champions, a potential matchup between Teofimo Lopez and Josh Taylor. And the champion happens to be Regis Prograis. Prograis, overall, seemingly feels that Teofimo Lopez lacks the toughness to beat Josh Taylor in a potential matchup. He believes that the former unified lightweight champion, Lopez, lacks grit to dethrone WBO light welterweight champion Josh Taylor in an upcoming June 10th fight on ESPN. With the experience of having been in the ring with Josh Taylor himself, Prograis is speaking from a vantage point of experience and observation at the same time. What Teofimo Lopez has accomplished isn't quite enough to win over sentiment from Prograis that he may be able to take on the tough WBO champion in Josh Taylor. Prograis feels that Teofimo, who's 18-1 with 13 KOs, has the physical tools to beat the former unified champion Taylor, who's 19-0 with 13 KOs, and he notes that he's catching the 32-year-old at the right time with him coming off of a long 16-month layoff. What I will add to that is Josh Taylor ran into a situation where he did not know what was the next move. It was an unexpected situation with Jack Catterall that threw a big wrench in Taylor's plans. Taylor had originally thought that he was going to move up after the Catterall bout to welterweight and possibly challenge Terrence Bud Crawford. I'm now totally convinced that that was the initial move, but Catterall had more to say about that than anyone else, because most observers feel that Taylor lost the fight against Catterall, and knowing that the other contenders at the welterweight division are young lions with the listing of Ennis, Virgil Ortiz, Imantas Stanionis, Butaev, so many tough fighters at that division and bigger and stronger than Taylor. He had to backtrack, and instead of going into an immediate rematch with Catterall, he was hoping that Catterall would go away, but the sentiment was he needed to face the man. So he feigned, allegedly, an injury, further delaying things. But now all of a sudden, he has negotiated a fight against Teofimo Lopez, whom I'm certain that Taylor is looking at as a soft touch. That has nothing to do with Teofimo, but it has everything to do with how Taylor is looking at the sport now. If Lopez were smart, he would look at this and have a different frame of mind entering this bout. But that's the problem. Lopez has not fought enough experienced bouts to declare himself to be ready for a fight like this. The Vasily Lomachenko fight did not prove that. Lomachenko is not an aggressive fighter. However, he's going to find out that Taylor is very aggressive. And as a matter of fact, if you're not on your P's and Q's boxing-wise, he can overrun you. So you need to be able to implement the skills that Teofimo has, but he hasn't been battle tested. It's going to be interesting. I think that Prograis is onto something and is very perceptive of him to say these things. But what do you think? We could talk about it further. Do you think that Teofimo has what it takes to turn back a challenge from Josh Taylor? This is Stormy B-Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective. Peace to everyone out there, and everyone remain safe.